dancers, Alice, research really with Nick Joaquin's Summer Solstice to prepare for their roles. So you have a better understanding instead of just depending on the coaching and the videos. Same with Edward Mybridge, who did research on his photographs and his life story. So you get a better understanding of what you're doing, and just instead of just, depending, being smoothing. And if no, why?
They have to answer.
But so in your throughout the years, you did Amada, yeah.
Miss Alice always urges us even all the other choreographers urges to people. So it's even before like Miss Alice would tell us, oh, there's more to life than just the phone. You have to like read actual books. And I think way before, Catherine Trofea, I think she brought an actual copy of the Summer Solstice. So there's a hardbound copy she brought to the company room. She said, whoever wants to read it, so here, read that. So that was like, at least we have some of us got the experience of hard copy. And then actually, just sometime last week, Rick Martin and I were talking about the story. So thankfully now there's sources online. So he saw like a quick summary about the movie that was done on the Summer Solstice, and we were kind of comparing notes about AR's Amanda and the actual story. Like, oh yeah, this is what happened. Like, there's certain similarities and differences because a movie, a book, and a dance are three totally different things. So there's certain liberties taken in order to tell the essence of the story. So to say who, I think thankfully we're all being reminded to really do our research, not to just go into it blindly. Even for when Kristen and Renzen were rehearsing, like let's say something like Nocturne, Sir Carlo Passos who rehearses with them on Zoom would give, aside from like giving more pointers about the story, he'll tell the dancers like, oh, because you're a queen, so it's kind of like the right kind of direction. So I think everyone in the company is really focused on knowing what they're getting into, and we just really use the videos as references, especially for blocking, to know what it's supposed to look like on stage.
So what kind of character, did you analyze the character? Even if you're the understudy, did you analyze your character, and what did you learn from her? What is she like? How is she different from you?
For me, in that essence, Amanda Blue is quite striving to be someone who is empowered, someone who is empowered, doesn't become scared anymore, is able to face her fears. I honestly, personally think I've been researching and personalizing Amanda since 2017.
I should leave the room so she can answer.
It's been a rule that that if I can use a millennial term, the thought rule. The one that got away.
No, I'll tell you why. I'm very, very proud of Monica. Because, I'll tell you, she normally does very, very sweet ballerina roles, right?
Sure.
And I came back from the States and I realized, oh my God, we're going to show this Russian diva interview at our the last day, the last Candice. Sino ang partner ni Donna Mayan and Mark? Monica, you have to learn that. You have to practice. The run-through was Tuesday. This happened Friday. She took on the Padidu, which is a major role in solo, and the Padidu, then the last one. She took that from Friday, Saturday, break na Monday, malapas na. When she did that last dance, I almost fell off my seat. Edna came to tears. Oh my God! I think she's saying, I show you what we want. Because I told her that I'm doing the floating first. You know, the dance builds to it. And it's a whole group of 80 dancers doing what things happening in the dance. So I would have decided, I think she decided herself, show me. Right, Marianne? Short hair and oil. This is why I'm so proud of that my hair. Thank you so much. We will be hoping that you can come to all your persons, bring anybody you want, your children, your nephews, your nieces, maybe discovering vanishes. Or donors and sponsors. Donors and sponsors.